Welcome to PRP Farms, Cooking with Nini.
Hey, I thought I'd bring y'all along. I'm fixing to preheat the oven. I'm going to do the pumpkin bread in there. So here's the new oven. We're going to turn it on. Isn't it pretty? So we're going to flip, make sure it's up to cook. We're going to set it for 400 degrees. The outside line is Fahrenheit and the inside is Celsius. You can tell it was originally set for Celsius, so our Fahrenheit numbers look funny, but close enough. Power light stays on all the time. Let's see, fan speed. We're going to put it on high. That's just a timer. Then we're going to turn it on. Fans go, and it's a little loud, but not as bad as I expected it to be. See, the heat light just come on. It is propane. We had to convert it from natural gas to propane. But here's all the controls. You have on, off, cook or cool. You have a timer. This is the power light. The heat's on. Temperature, fan speed. And then it has a light inside. It has several lights actually. So anyway, I just thought you might like to see that. I'm working on getting stuff up. I'm going to bring you with me. After I get it set up, this is going to be for pumpkin bread. Okay. We're going to make this pumpkin bread. So we're going to start out. We're going to cream the sugar, the oil, the milk. Let's see, let's get the milk. So I'm going to use this for the oil. Y'all, my numbers have been wore off my measuring cup so much I have to turn it just right to see it, and I'm too tight to go buy anymore. I need to. Maybe I'll put that on my list. I was hoping I wouldn't have to open the other bottle, but you know, always in the middle of something. You gotta open something. I got the oven, the big oven heating up in the background. I opened my window in here. It's cold, pretty cool outside. It was in the 40s this morning. I'm not sure what it is now. But I opened it and put a fan in the window. It's not that hot in here. But I have this electric roaster going over here with the chicken stuff to make the chicken broth and stuff. I've got the oven going in here. And I don't have my Vent-A-Hood hooked up yet. So I went ahead and opened the window and turned the fan on so it wouldn't get so hot in here. And in case there's some fumes from the oven, because it is propane, I went ahead and just opened it to be on the safe side. So we have the sugar and the milk and the oil. And we're going to put the eggs. And this is a recipe my friend gave me. Everybody loves her pumpkin bread. So, with her permission, I sell it also. She doesn't live very far, but she's not super close. So, if she lived right here, or if we did the same market, I would not sell her pumpkin bread. I would never, sell over her. Alright, so we're going to cream that together. We can just do this with the little handy dandy hand mixer. We don't need a big stand mixer for this. Okay, did y'all miss me? I bet you it's real quick for y'all. The camera died, the battery on the camera died, and I was trying to figure out what to do, and I forget on this new camera, the little tripod that come with it is a battery too. So you're able to hook it up and it'll charge your camera. So it extends the camera life. So anyway, let's get back to making this pumpkin bread. We're gonna cream all this together. Remember, this is the pumpkin, the oil, the milk, the eggs, and the sugar. All doesn't like to mix in. Just want to get all that mixed in real good. Make sure that the sugar's not already. Okay, now, didn't do my dry ingredients yet. We're going to mix our dry ingredients. Here's our flour. Let's see if I can get y'all a little closer. I can get closer to y'all. I guess it matters if y'all see this. Anyway, it's the flour. Then we're going to do nutmeg. We want 2 teaspoons. I'm used to doubling this, so I have to watch it. 2. Okay. Nutmeg, and I buy my spices in bulk at H-E-B. They have a bulk aisle, so a lot of my spices are in jars. So we have nutmeg and salt, salt's getting low too. Ginger, come on, a little more. Oop. Put some of that back. Guess. Anyway, that's how we do that. Baking soda. And like I said, I get it in bulk too, so here we go, baking soda. To restock a bunch of this stuff, but I love these fall flavors, all these warm spices. I can do it year round. Okay, cinnamon, and then we need some cloves. Ooh, that smells good. Makes me hungry for gingerbread. I might have to make some gingerbread soon. Anyway, we're going to kind of stir that up a little bit. Usually I get a whisk, but it's a yonder. This will be fine. So we've got all the wet, and we've mixed up the dry. Then we're going to mix it together. Just going to pour it all in there. Ooh, I wish y'all could smell this. Smells like comfort. And my friend Lisa that gave me this recipe, she makes it in coffee cans, or in tin cans, and then when she goes to eat it, she'll slice it and she toasts it and puts butter on it. I just slice it and eat it, but I might have to try toasting it. Try toasting it and putting the butter on it. I've always liked all these like banana breads and all this warm with butter on it. I'm sure it'd be good toasted. Now, usually when I'm doing this for market, I don't put the pecans in it because so many people, you know, can't do nuts. But because this is for my friend that had the baby, she likes nuts, we're going to put nuts in this. So it calls for a cup of pecans. So we're going to mix all this good together. We're going to take the mixer out because once you put the pecans, it'll just bust them all into pieces, crumble them. So we're going to stir this with the spatula and make sure everything's stirred good. Now, this is made with fresh milled wheat again. So this fresh flour absorbs the liquid slower. So once I get this all mixed up, I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, probably 10-15 minutes. Let it absorb the liquid and then it'll rise better. Before, I have not let it sit. I've made it like I always made it, threw it in the oven. Didn't rise very good. It didn't bake very even. So we want to let it sit this time so that it can absorb that liquid and all work together and make a nice pretty loaf. So let me get my pecans. These are halves, so we're going to kind of break them up. Oh, this bag hadn't been opened. I usually get my scissors so it's not all jagged. It's one of those days. Ooh, look at those. Aren't those pretty? We have pecan trees at the church. And boy, they have produced and produced. And different ones have gone out there and picked them up. And then we have people that just come by there and stop and gather them, which I think is cool. You know, another way God provides for everybody. Let me get a knife and a cutting board. I'm going to chop these up some. Spread them out some. Don't want to take a bite and get a mouthful of just pecans. See, I think chocolate chips would be good in the pumpkin bread, but I like chocolate chips. I'll do chocolate chips in my yogurt. I'll do chocolate chips in my oatmeal. I do like all the overnight oats. Or if I cook oatmeal, if I don't have my overnight oats and I cook oatmeal, I'll put frozen strawberries and blueberries in there so it cools it off. And then I'll add nuts and maple syrup and the chocolate chips. Have a little bit of all the stuff. What do you like in your oatmeal? We're kind of the same way about the oatmeal as my coffee. I like it a lot better cold than I do hot. I've never been a big hot drink person, coffee, tea, broth, whatever. But I like my cold coffee. I like my cold oatmeal. I started doing the overnight oats, and you know, they're cold. And I like doing the overnight oats for the fact that I make them and I can just grab them as I go out the door. And I do spark delivery. So I can grab it and go. Sometimes I'm ready to eat it when I go, and sometimes I just have it in my cooler. But it's ready for when I want it. With all the stuff I add in, I get plenty of protein and different things. Alright. Anybody want to volunteer to come wash dishes for me? I love to cook. And I really don't mind washing dishes, but it's nice if somebody else does them for a change. So we got all that stirred together. Got the pecans in there. We're going to let this sit for a few minutes while we get the pans ready. So we will see you back in a few minutes. Okay, I have my pans ready. Put them over here where you can see them. Got them ready. And this has been sitting, so we're going to go ahead and pour this out. And I don't remember if I need 3 or 4 pans because I usually make a double batch. So we're just going to kind of wing it and see. We're going to fill them about halfway. We'll see if we need 3 or 4. Yeah, we can probably do 4th one. We got all 4. I think I'm going to leave these on this sheet pan. Spread them out some. I got pumpkin everywhere. And we're going to go put them in the oven. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to turn this down a little bit because it is confection. So we're going to open this up. And we're going to put them right here in the middle. Whew, that's hot coming out there. Look, I'll show you before I close the doors. Look how pretty all that stainless steel is. It's got 4 racks. I think there's 11 rack positions. So we're going to close it up. To bake them for an hour in the tin pans, but I'm going to set the timer for 45 minutes. So we're going to say, hey Siri, set a 45-minute pumpkin timer. Okay, our timer's going. We'll see y'all back soon. Okay, here we go. We're going to check this pumpkin bread. I got a toothpick. We're going to see how it does. Some of that heat escape. Yep, toothpick come out clean. I know y'all can't see, but I don't know where else to put you right now. So we're going to pull this out. We're going to set it up here for a minute. Get all this pushed back in, and we're going to turn this off for right now. Let's see. Hey y'all. Alright. We're going to put it to cool and turn it off. I guess we didn't have to. I need to research what the cool is. I've never used it. But look. Pumpkin bread. Doesn't it look good? Oh man, I wish y'all could smell it. We're going to put that over on the pan rack and let it cool. Or we might set up some wire racks over here on one of the tables. So we're fixing to shape some bread.
Please like and subscribe. Y'all come back now. You hear?